Well, it's a very competitive set of teams to say the least.
Yeah.
So we have our newcomer, the F2 Logistics, and I would say they have been under the radar of season because they were nursing a couple of injuries. But recently, they just bagged that gold medal in the PNVF Champions League. So dun mo lang din makikita how intact their lineup is. And right now, it's very interesting to see the changes. Kasi sabi nga in the previous episode of the game also, this is a new look F2 Logistics.
Yeah.
They are
Agreed.
finally incorporating other athletes from different systems. So it's going to be interesting to see how Coach Ramil will work his magic.
Yeah, you look at the teams here. We're actually showing everyone different photos right now of all the group members here dito sa Pool A. And it feels like amongst all of the off-season moves, these are the teams that were probably the more active, probably the ones that felt that they need to strengthen more. And it just so happened they're all part of this one group. When you look at the competitiveness of this group, are there any teams that you feel it's going to look almost completely different to what we saw in the last season?
It's very hard to tell
Yeah.
because this is actually the season. Now, when I look at all the teams' lineups on paper, especially in Pool A,
Yeah.
medyo nagle-level eh. So it's hard to say kung sino yung magsa-stand out. Yes, there are front runners, there are fan favorites,
Yeah.
but it can be anybody's ballgame.
Now, Neil, when you say na battle-tested yung mga teams in Pool A, what do you mean by that?
Now, when I say battle-tested, itong 5 teams in Pool A, if you see the history of it all, na-incorporate talaga yung winning mindset dun sa culture nila. So you have Cheritigo, which is the reigning PVL champions. You have F2 Logistics, numerous titles under their belt.
Definitely.
Then you also have Black Mamba Army, a household team name
Veterans,
even in the
yes.
SVL. I'm sure everybody knows about
course.
these veterans.
Yeah.
Then you also have Chocomucho na in 2 years' time, they were able to crack that semis. And finally, we also have Signal
Yeah.
na finalist din in
Yes.
their previous commercial.
Yeah. Well, for all of our viewers here, don't worry. Neil has so much notes here already. Kasi, syempre, we want to make sure that we get everything right. We don't forget anyone. And, syempre, when you look at those teams that we've all mentioned, and you look at, we know they're battle-tested. We know they've all strengthened. And there's so many new faces in new places here to watch out for. Personally, when Z moved to F2, I told her, wow, this is it feels like you're moving to my alma mater in a sense because of all the Lasallians there, and now you're moving there. But then you also look around, Chocomucho have Cheng, Ogunsanyan, Molde, Signal have Riri, Molina, Malabanan, Army have Urdas, Morente, and EJ Laure with Cherry. You look at all these names here, and you have to feel, Neil, what does that say to you in particular when you look at the whole picture of yung grupo na to?
Well, dito mo talaga naramdaman yung impact ng player movements. For me, this is my personal take on this. Player movements will always raise the bar of competition for the league. Kasi merong mga na-dissolve na teams, but maybe it's also a blessing in disguise for the other teams kasi they were able to absorb yung athletes na yon to fill in the cracks in their system. So it's going to be very exciting to see old rivals become teammates and how they will gel into the system. And if you take a look back, kasi tinanong din naman kung bakit lumipat yung ibang players, it's all about that mindset for growth. They
Yes.
want to step out of their comfort zone. They want to check if they can still grow with different coaching staff.